Why was the Qatar race so demanding? And what makes this track so special? First of all, the track surface. The Qatar track is a very new track and hence very flat and not bumpy. The result of that is that all teams can run their cars very low without much risk of bottoming out. So all cars have more downforce than on other tracks. That results in less sliding and more stresses for the tires. The next thing in combination with that is the track layout. Qatar has only one real straight, which is the pit straight, and the rest of the track are only high-speed corners. That means that it's easier to find a good setup for the car because there's only one type of corner. So the risk of taking a wrong direction with the setup and making mistakes is less. That results in all teams being pretty competitive because the usual situation where a couple of teams don't get the setup right doesn't really happen here. So all cars are running closer than on other tracks, and it's more competitive. That means that drivers have to drive qualifying laps during a race, which is even more demanding. And the fact that there is no other straight during a lap means that drivers, tires, cooling and the rest of the car cannot really relax during a lap. So that is very demanding for everybody. Cars and drivers constantly hang in high-speed corners with high G-forces, and additionally you have high temperatures and high humidity. In fact, the stresses on the tires were so high that the organizers decided to tighten the track limits to avoid tires on curbs and hence overstressing them. That in return increased the stress for the drivers, because they had to think about track limits. And they also set a maximum lifetime for each set of tires, to avoid tire damage, of 18 laps. So in the 57-lap race, cars had to do 3 pit stops. And that on the other hand meant that drivers didn't have to manage tires, and that again added to their stress. Another reason for qualifying laps during the race. Some said the sprint race the day before was fine, so why not the race? Because the 19-lap sprint race had 7 laps behind the safety car. So all in all, the reason for this very special race weekend is the unique layout of the track. With only one straight and basically only high-speed corners and no bumps, the setup is relatively easy and teams run closer together. Stresses for drivers and cars are much higher, and we get back to a situation where drivers can push the whole race instead of managing tires. Something we experienced the last time when refueling during the race was still allowed. And today no one is used to this anymore, especially not with these high temperatures. So how did you like the Qatar Grand Prix? Was it a nice new experience or was it over the limit? Let me know in the comments below and check out my other videos for more.